What's up, y'all? Joe, your buddy. I just came back from pause. We spent all day fucking filming in his garage. It was warm, so I deserve a nice fucking Modelo. You know when you first crack open a beer and you see like the mist come out of the bottle? I usually have the habit to be like, you know, sniff that shit. You know, it's beer after all, right? It's just in mist form, so I drink it through my nose. And I got some free time here. I'm gonna make this video before I get busy because I need to start working. Welcome to Joe's Weekend Videos. I make this every now and then when I do something that I think is worth sharing, right? So, so I went to like the Renaissance Fair, right? This is April 23rd, 2022. So I went to the Ren Fair. It's actually called the Pleasure Fair, and this is up in a place called Irwindale. Now it's located in a park actually. It's up in the LA area, and yeah, they have like a certain section where it's kind of like actually sectioned off for the Renaissance Fair, right? It's pretty cool. For the most part, like this is my second time going to the Renaissance Fair. I remember the first time I went with my girlfriend. You know, I didn't know what to expect, right? But I actually had a lot of fun. People kind of give you shit if you don't dress up, you know, not necessarily like, you know, a hard time. They just kind of poke fun at you for not dressing up, whatever. You know, it's all in good fun. But my girlfriend usually dresses up. I actually wanted to dress up a little bit, but I try to pay off my fucking car. I didn't want to spend the money, to be honest, whatever. But for the most part, when you walk in there, you know, it's pretty cool. You know, you actually have people like they're blacksmiths, you know, doing, I don't know what the fuck out of metal. You know, you have people that do pottery, you know, they're selling a lot of stuff. Definitely a lot of like merchandise, you know, the vendors and stuff like that, selling clothes and props and whatever. People get really into this shit. You know, it's basically like think of Comic-Con or something like that, right? Just not as big, but people do dress up big time. You know, they put a lot of detail in the clothes and stuff like that. So yeah, you got a lot of girls, you know, walking around, you know, just wearing the push-up bras and shit like that, you know. So, you know, there's eye candy there, you know. I'm being respectful towards women. I enjoy the fact that I'm a man, so please don't give me shit. Yeah, for the most part, yeah, that's fine. Everybody's nice. Nobody's being rude. You know, I didn't see any problems, you know. Of course, everybody's respectful. It's just having a good time, right? And that's what it's all about, right? For the most part, like, you walk in, like, it zigzags a lot. That's the way how it's designed, right? To, like, I guess to make up the most of the area, right? As you're walking, you know, the first thing you walk towards is basically the booze, obviously, but then, like, you know, there's a lot of like cool stuff that you can buy, a lot of mini shops, you know, stuff like that. They do sell like a lot of, you know, props and clothing for you to wear depending on what kind of style you want. If you want to be a knight, a wizard, a witch, or whatever, you know, there's a lot of, you know, cool activities that you can do. You can even have drink tea with the queen and the king. A little section like that. Everybody dresses in royalty. It's pretty neat, right? You have actually people that, like, you know, they recreate like a king and queen like entertainment area where people are dancing around and shit like that. It's pretty cool. But I think like the thing I have the most fun is basically the shows they have. Now, for the most part, it's very adult themed, right? When I say adult theme, like there's a lot of adult jokes. There's people that use stunts. I didn't get much of it because we kind of show up a little late, right? We're actually going back again next week or sometime soon. But the thing is that like there's a lot of cool stunt shows that people they're fire spitters and crap like that. One of the cool things I guess we saw was like kind of like belly dancing, right? But it was belly dancing with swords and stuff like that. They balanced like a sword over their head, and like the women were dancing around, keeping that shit on top of their head, like not dropping it, you know. We have this one like performer, you know, dancing with cloth, you know, that's hanging from like a high little pyramid, you know, structure. That was pretty neat. Food, I want to say like it's a good place to have food, man. The fucking lines were long, which kind of sucked ass. We actually waited like a half hour for a fucking baked potato, which is kind of bullshit. Yeah, that's one thing I guess that kind of sucks about that area is like the food lines are too fucking long. So I mean, I don't know. In regards to like eating something good, trying something different, it's not that great. Beer was obviously expensive. You know, it was like $17 for a fucking like an IPA. Yeah, it was up there in that sense. So I mean, that's what you expect, right? However, one cool thing about like the beer is like I like trying out different like beers that sounds interesting, right? So they had this one shit called Dragon's Milk. So it caught my attention. I was like, what the fuck? It was a 12 ounce can. and it was a stout. Now I like stouts actually, so I tried it and I was like, it was really good actually. It tasted very good. The thing was that shit was like 11% alcohol, and it turns out like they brewed that stout using a bourbon barrel, right? Now you couldn't really taste the bourbon in any manner, right? But it was a strong beer, right? I could only have one. It was very strong. It definitely got me going, right? But for the most part, I drank very chill. I had fun. It was a pretty warm day, so we took it easy and stuff like that. Yeah, like the Renaissance Fair is right next to like a pond area or a lake where people are able to fish and all that, and it's very chill. They have a lot of other activities you can do. Say like archery, you can throw lances, you can throw darts. Like daggers, axe throwing. Like you said, archery and all that shit. There's a lot of activities you're able to do, right? A lot of like music too. So there's a lot going on at the same time, right? Probably the main thing about the event that I like the most is basically the night shows, right? We missed the first one because we showed up late, and we missed the second show because we were trying to get food, right? But we saw the last one, and like the last one was pretty fun. It was basically a fight to the death, right? The king of kings showed up, trying to find the best knight or whatever.
Golden chain of Port Deptford and shall be your champion!
So, I don't know if you guys ever been to like medieval times, that kind of like shit. Basically, they divide you in sections, and every section you're assigned a knight, and your knight, you have to cheer him on, right? And then it's all basically wrestling, right? People get really into it. You boo the fucking opposing team, you cheer for your fucking your section, which is your knight, right? The cool thing is that like the knight that we had, he had a flag that basically had a sun, right? It had like the symbol of a sun, and of course everybody's fucking dorks, so they all started yelling praise the sun, like the game from what's it called, Demon Souls, I believe, or where's that shit from? Dark Souls, yeah. Praise the sun. So everybody was just cheering praise the sun and
praise the sun, praise the sun, praise the sun, praise the sun.
Yeah, it was fun. Then towards the end, like they started fucking around in the sense like, they didn't like who won or whatever, so they started kicking each other's asses. It was pretty good. They have actual practical effects where like, they have like blood squirt and crap like that, That was fun. So yeah, as I'm talking, I'll try to like add as much footage as I can. Like I said, I had a blast. We're gonna go again, actually. Yeah, when it comes to events, actually, I do like conventions. Actually started to have more fun doing that kind of shit. The Renaissance Fair is actually very fun. I never really cared about that kind of shit, but once you're in the environment, you have fun. You meet people and you joke around. You see the people how they're dressed and all that stuff. See the shows. If there's one thing I wish they can fix in this environment is actually have more of an experience with food. I don't feel like they can improve on that big time because like the lines are way too long for that. But yeah, for the most part, that's fun. I really like going to the Renaissance Fair. It's something that me and my girlfriend would like to do. We like to go to conventions too. So we got a lot planned out for this year, thankfully. Now that things are starting to open up, right? So, anyways, that's all I got to say. I just want to get this video done before like I get busy working and my girlfriend shows up and have to make dinner and other good stuff as a good man. But anyways, yeah, Renaissance Fair. Let me know if you guys like doing shit like that wherever you guys are from. So yeah, I'm gonna finish my beer and edit. Thanks for hanging out with me. Take care and peace.